Hello, heroes. It's Dr. Zano with it used to be 5 Minute Fuel Saturday with Hero Fuel. We're just in a few minutes a day. We'll fuel your mind, your body, and your future. Episode 12 released yesterday. Check it out of We Are Heroes. If you don't know what the We Are Heroes show is, you say, what is this We Are Heroes? Go to my YouTube. It's under Dr. Zano, Drzino, and you will see season 1 of the We Are Heroes shows and season 2. You'll be inspired, but the whole goal is to leave you the blueprint that you could pursue and do whatever you want and to reach your true authentic hero. And that's what we're talking about today versus living with a secret identity over your life. Hey, Paul, good to see you. So make sure you check that out. Last one was great. We went to Detroit. We were at Fortis Payment Systems. Amazing time. Great. The reason why we made a really good episode of that is because it wasn't just the respect of the business developed and the income and what they have built in multiple categories, but the family dynamics, the ethics, the values of that family was just solid. So it's like you realize their success was not, it was based on such a good foundation. So hopefully you could see the foundation of the way the Fortis team lived their life, and that's really why they're successful. And all that other stuff's a benefit. And so, I'm really a big person on, money, pride, and ego, their potentials. And in the right hands, with the right people, with the right heart and foundation, they become superheroes. But you put that in the wrong hands, it becomes a mess and self-destructive. So check that episode out. It was great. Hey, Mom. Hey, Ben. All right, so today we're going to talk about what feeds the secret identity. It's a 6-part series. We're on part 5 today. The secret identity, we know how it gets there, but what feeds it? So what feeds the secret identity is fear. Because what fear does, it paralyzes your ability to think individually for yourself. And the hero see, all the genius ideas, all the great ideas come from within. They don't come from without. So this is why if you can't think for yourself and for your own and make decisions for yourself and follow your own inspirations and dreams, you're living somebody else's life. And that sucks, and that's a secret identity. And you'll always have that slight depression. You'll always look to distract it. You'll always look to try to justify why you didn't do something that you wish you could have done, and you will live with regret. So, even my wish for you, even if you were to live a life and look back and not have any regrets, that would all be worth it for me, right? So that's living your hero. So today we're going to talk about the fifth thing that feeds the secret identity, which is a fear, which is the fear of losing love, right? So love is a very high human need. And a lot of times in fear of losing love of someone we care about or a peer, we will compromise our values and or do things for the approval and love of somebody else. And that's what we're doing it for. We're not doing it for us and what our dreams and what our calling is really created to be. So it could be you're doing something because you're searching for a love of a parent, or your parent would approve if you went to college, if you were a doctor, if you were a lawyer, or sometimes you're in a relationship and you do things, you'll do things because you're yearning the love of somebody else, and it forces you to still live in that secret identity because you're making choices and decisions that normally you wouldn't have because you're doing it for them. Searching for love or losing love. The fear of losing love could be we make decisions because of we're fearing losing loved ones of our life, right? So I could see that, right? You might stay closer to home. Maybe you won't move out of a certain city because you're afraid of losing a loved one, a parent, so you don't move, where you maybe had an opportunity in California and you still considered to stay in North Carolina, something like that. I'm just using it as examples, but that's a huge fear that it's a subconscious level that, when you audit your life, say, hey, listen, am I living the fear of losing love from someone or even something else, right? And if you're living in the fear of that, understand that fear is holding you back from thinking individually because you're trying to do what they want you to do or to do what they approve of you doing. So that's a huge thing right there. So the fear of losing love. Love should be, love is something that it shouldn't be conditional, right? So a lot of times I think the fear of losing love, we make, I don't even want to call it bad or good decisions. I don't think it's a bad or good thing. I think it prevents us from going full hero. It keeps us in a secret identity, so to speak, because we have the fear of losing this conditional love. It's not unconditional. If someone really cared about you, they would want the best for you. Even if they didn't understand it. Let's say you had a dream, a passion, a mission, something you want to do, they would be happy for you. It wouldn't be they wouldn't naysay you, they wouldn't hate on you, they wouldn't put conditions on the love, right? So make sure like the love is something, or how about this, the person you seek love from, that they love you unconditionally, they will support you, and they will be there for you through that. And I think that's the best support you get. I think too much love that we seek today is conditional. If you are this, this, and this, or do this, then you get my love. If you don't do this, this, and this, it's actually you're ostracized, you're blackballed, you're pushed out. So just think of all the things, and it's just not about now. I mean, just think about growing up, all the things you might have done because you were seeking the love of a teacher, of a mentor, of a parent, of a loved one, a peer, and we did things, or we didn't do things because of the fear of losing that love. So that's a really big one right there. So kind of review, we talked about number 1, poverty and scarcity. That feeds a secret identity. Number 2, it was a fear of criticism, right? What are people going to say? 3, we talked about ill health. 4, fear of old age, right? As you get older, all the things we associate with getting older. As I turn 41 next week, and what's that? Less than a week. Then today we talked about fear of losing love, but it was a conditional love, and those conditional love is not really love; it's false, and it's never a lot of religions based off conditional love, even though they talk about unconditional love. Think about that one. So all these things you just kind of go through, audit your life, and even if it just frees you or you become aware of it, to allow you to say, wait a second, that's right. I remember, or you remember a time you're like, yeah, I moved here, I didn't move here, I stayed here for this person or that person, or this person. When I, I'm choosing my words clear. Let's say you were going to get married to someone, right? And then you just felt it wasn't right, and you called it off. And then here, maybe your family and other people's family, they made you feel freaking horrible, right? This is not my story at all. It isn't, but maybe that's a situation where they felt horrible, and they outcasted you, and you felt like the loss of love, but you were trying to do the right thing. See, that's conditional love. So, the dogs and the kids are being crazy upstairs. So guys, just think about that today. What have you done or doing because you're fearing the loss of love from somebody else or a peer or something like that? What things have you done? If you remember that, then forgive yourself and rewrite it basically. And then as you move forward, think to yourself, don't let, what's someone going to think of me, or I might lose this love, get in the way of you living out the dreams and doing what you were created to do. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching We Are Heroes. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. Go to Dr. Zano's fan page on Facebook. We have great things for you. And definitely go to IamHero.com. So if you go to IamHero.com/free series, then you get my 1 month to win a free mini course for you guys. It's a $300 course. Actually, it's worth more than that, but it's a $300 course. I want to give that to you guys to start winning each and every day. And it's all mindset stuff that I know you'll enjoy. Just watch 1 video a day for 5 days, take the weekends off, do the exercises, and just comment and email me on how good you're doing. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon with Hero Fuel, which is a few minutes a day, but for your mind, your body, and your future. God bless.